Guys, this is part 2. I just burned myself. The first video I was talking about all these containers and these cups and this Stanley, and I overfilled my Stanley, which is like a first, because I listened to it fill up, like it kind of makes it echo, and I overfilled it. The water was boiling, which I said I didn't like, and that's the first time I put my hand on the container instead of just tightening the lid with one hand. I hurt myself. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Alright, so we're going to do a little workout first. We're just going to do a little bit and then some chit chat. I need to work out. I am so fat. I feel like I got like 40 pounds just in my arm fat. The most time I worked out and did the running, jogging, walking, three times a week, martial arts, swimming. I wasn't swimming that much because I didn't have like any kind of gym pass at that time. That's when I gained the most amount of weight, which was some whatever. I was underweight because I was on drugs and alcohol, or I wasn't really drinking. So from age 20 on, I drank like 3 times, if even that. But I had, like literally for like from age 20 to 28, I literally had like I only remember drinking once, and that was July 3rd, 2004. I don't know, remember drinking. Right, I might have, but do you notice I have a memory? I remember the day, and I remember the time. I remember the events. I see a video of the event where I was with some Cambodians in an apartment to my left of where our apartment was. I remember the first day. I remember the whole day that I was clean and sober for the first time ever. I don't even count my first time ever since like age like 5. I started dabbling into experimenting with drugs and alcohol around age 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then on up into teenage, 12, 13, 14. I know 12 isn't teenage, but you know what I mean. When you're a woman, you go from 10, and then for me, it's like puberty, like you feel like you look like a teen at age 12. Whew, now I'm hot. So we're doing a little workout again. Do my disclaimer. I'm just doing this because I'm hyper. I'm absolutely exhausted. I think I'm affected by the sun and the daylight. My plant that got smushed by this kettle that I used to water it. I have a baby oregano. I believe there's 2 plants growing in one little Dixie cup. That's not a Dixie cup. Some brand from Dollar Tree probably. Do I have those out here? I showed you guys those before. Alright, so let's put the weights back for now. Get them out. We're going to get to this stack of junk here on top of one of my eBay crates so I can give you an idea. Am I recording? Alright, 7:25. I do have the light on. I told you I don't have ring lights, and I have a light. My tea is steeping. I have a raspberry leaf as the base, has some foundation, and I do have a blend that I mixed myself, which is just chamomile and lavender flowers, and that is in a bin. I should have added, now that I come to think of it, some Melissa officinalis to that, or lemon balm is what the other name. I'm feeling a little bit weird. I'm feeling so exhausted. I'm not doing the Bragg nutritional yeast flakes that they now advertise as a cheesy flavor. That does have what I believe is an MSG type in it, and so does the liquid aminos that have like a glutamate. I'm looking in the mirror and I can see, I know that I'm fat and wide. Like when I stand sideways, I'm very fat. I saw my friend had a stomach like that. We're talking about the Ayurvedic and the different body types. Like, oh, you know, those slim, tall, yoga type people. I'm like, I went to medical school with a whole bunch of people like that, and some people naturally have that body type. Those people I know did not cut back on what they ate. They didn't have any dietary restrictions, no food allergies. I'm here at 191, and I'm eating some fake homemade ketchup that I made with one date and 1 tomato and one or 2 pieces of soaked freeze-dried, sun-dried tomato. I put did I put vinegar? Yeah, I put 1 capful of vinegar in it. No salt. I did a soaked for 2 days. Sweet potato sliced into fry shapes. I ate that over the course of 2 days. And I only had a little piece of the sweet potato because a lot of it was rotten, so I threw the most of it in the garbage. I don't think I had any nuts yet. Oh, I had a bunch of, that's when people say that's where you got fat. I had about a handful of mixed nuts, like Brazil nuts, like 3 almonds, and like some of the Brazil nuts I threw away. Like at least 3 Brazil nuts, 3 almonds, and 1 pecan. That's what I had for dinner. So I'm not underweight. I do have these drinks with, like the lemonade with sweetener in it. I'm almost out of honey. I'm on my last jar of the YS honey, or the last jar, or last 2 jars. Maybe if I'm lucky, I have 3, but if there are 3, 2 of them are very small, the smallest one you can get right now. So I'm really hurting here. I'm really freaking out. Let's go through what's on top of this crate. Get it open without damaging my body. These are very sharp and tight. Some of these I got, I should remember which ones are temperature safe, so extreme hot and cold. I just got dizzy doing that. I'm scared to eat bananas today because I want to do that test tomorrow. So I'll have to put all my bananas in the dehydrator. Remember not to eat them. So I got this. This is just on top of a box that's on top of my eBay thing. This was supposed to be a flat surface. What I was doing was taking one of either these. I do have a piece of cloth. I don't know if I ironed it. I have one of these from the Dollar Tree that I was using as a flat surface that was white. This middle room is super dark. It'd be better to be in here, but this becomes a nap time room for people that have been working early in the morning. Or this Acme or Safeway thing I got when I was working. I was doing counting cards. I was literally counting gift cards, or doing same job. I was putting security labels. So if you have makeup or supplements like this, I had to put security labels on everything, including razors, not toilet, well, not yet toilet paper when I was working. You had to do dish, like soaps, laundry detergents, makeup. I have this Rod Cleanse. I don't know why nobody's using that. Again, I'm not giving any medical advice. This is just what happens. Like, it's like doing what's on your purse. What's this? Gee, how will we know what's missing? The hardware. Alright, so I got something that says metal beads. Used to be able to get these at least, it says silver plated. Used to get them sterling silver plated. I don't know if they're even, when you get these brand of beads from Michael's, or I don't know if Joanne sells these ones too, I think so. First of all, I used to get a string, like 2 strings, like this long. And I showed you the last one, it was like this short. And they don't necessarily, this one does say silver plate, but they don't really tell you, like if you get a precious metal or a precious stone or a semi-precious rock or whatever, they don't necessarily tell you on the label what it is, unless I'm missing it on the back, because I have these. Another what's on my surface. And when you order it, it tells you when you order it what it is. I forget what this is called. Did I just drop it? Is this a garnet? I can't remember. What is red? You guys, can you tell me in the comments? I totally forgot. So I have a few of these left. And I have this earrings here that I'm supposed to make. Oh yeah, the clear beads are in here. So I have matching earrings to the bracelet I made with this, which I don't have on right now. This is the bracelet I made for the New Year. Chinese New Year. Dragon is mine. So I made this for myself. I need someone to make one for me. So if anyone wants to gift, let's see, what is this? Creepy cloth. So I have a curtain. Ooh, this time is flying. Looks like there's 2 curtains. I was actually going to put these in the middle way. Look, there's a picture. You purposely have curtains that are, oh wow, there's a lot. Okay. So these are from someone my boyfriend used to hang out with. I got a bunch of Halloween stuff actually. And I got some costumes. So we got 3 of these. So we end up with a box of Halloween. I was literally going to use these curtains as actual curtains between like rooms. Looks grim. I don't know. Anyone want to buy these? It looks grim because like I got jewelry on, I got earrings, I got myself being clumsy. I'm about to not try to trip and get caught on something. I don't have a cat, so. Whew. Let's put these back in there. I have got the worst stomach ache right now. Guys, I don't know what's wrong. I am exhausted. Last week I was sick the whole week, and then I had just, I don't know how to explain it. Alright, I have some eBay tape. I also have some color tape, color numbers, but that tape I think is in Oregon. I do have this for sale for like $6.99. That's a lot. I'm going to see what the postage is. Since we're doing some eBay branded, let's go through the branded stuff. So this again was supposed to be on a stack of 3 crates, so about my waist high or so. There was supposed to be a flat surface for this paperboard to be doing as a photo display, or when I didn't have the paperboard on this container, that was a clean, dry, clear surface that I could do my shipping. But it turned in, I told my partner, don't put anything greasy on there, don't put any dishes on there, or keep this area clean. What happened? It got filled with clothes and dishes, and I am like, I can't have, like say I was selling this, and it's clean and fresh, and I pull it out of the crate, and I'm, like, trying to make sure, like, there's nothing wrong with it, make sure that there's no holes or something that I didn't disclose. So I'll fold it back up, stick it on a flat surface, put it back in a bag, because I double bag things, and then get the scales out and I do have like OCD, like double weigh it. I don't want grease or tomato sauce or maple syrup or chocolate or, you know, even for my stuff, tea. Even, I don't even want a clear water cup on that. This stuff is sold, or it's being refreshed. The pictures will be refreshed. Maybe the light is really good that day. Maybe no one else is home. Maybe their store is closed. Maybe, like, this is very rare. Like, that would be very rare. Like, usually by the time someone does that, it's like someone's not getting along and all my energy is drained. It feels like my blood drained out of my body. And I go about maybe putting on some music or a TV show or one of my classes, which is something that I can't do because of the way that this living situation is set up. I'm not able to put on my conferences, which I have one in a couple hours, so that I can literally do housework while I'm listening in. I'm going to be in at least 7 hours today, guys. So, did I already show? Okay, so I have a bunch of these stickers. It comes with black, which was probably on this side, and then white. I do have colors, and I have thank yous. And they got, if you look on, find eBay selling their own supplies. There's a lot of supplies sold secondhand or repackaged. So you find the ones, I think it's called eBay shipping supplies, and they have a ton of orders and not referrals, what you call stars, what you call them when the customer gives them a rating. And so that's how you know it's the eBay people. They got like 98% positive. They have some new stickers out, and they're $40 for the smallest pack. There's a bunch of different shapes and sizes and colors. I got an empty roll of tape. Who keeps these? Let me know in the comments down below. Please let me know. If this was, I wish this was alive in a way, so I could say, hey, can you guys tell me? My problem is I used to buy this tape. It's really expensive, and I know you can cut this out or pull this out by squeezing these and replace it. We do have one tape dispenser in Oregon that I got free, and it's not very sharp. These things dull out, so it's not critical to save it because these things aren't designed to last. So the metal one we have is dull, and we could probably, the ones with sand in the bottom, it's hard to throw something like that away. These I think I got at the Dollar Tree or somewhere. Like, the plastic is so much more, I feel like, than the tape. The tape is expensive too, because this is pretty good tape. So I taped down the labels. This is how my name on it. Let's not show you that. This is another label. I will have the label here, and because I don't have these, I have a few that I bought from the office store online that it's a page, 2 per page sticky label, but those I bought like a 10-pack and they're not here. So I should buy another 10-pack, guys. But then you have the ones that does the whole receipt, so the one part is sticky, the other's not. Then then it's like you pre-print stuff because you're like manually feeding it into the printer, what side goes where. Like I don't know. So I do paper. I cut it out. You're supposed to leave the UPC or the barcode untaped. So I'll take the tape and I'll cover the whole thing besides the barcode. And then I'll do a couple over the edge of the box or the package. So I don't want this stuff going through a machine and having another box or machine pull at one of the edges and just rip the whole thing off. So I feel like if you have at least one wraparound. So I have extreme OCD. I'm not formally diagnosed with it. And then I take 2 pieces of tape like this, and I do the edge of the UPC or the barcode because why? Anyone want to say? Because what if something? I mean, your packages are going from state to state, and from I do USPS most of the time. I worked at a plant. I see what these packages go through. Stuff falls all over the floor. They get hung up in the machines. They get shoved underneath the machinery in the boxes. Big old 70-pound boxes of weights and lands right on everything. So one little burst, this open. This cuts this off. This could tear that off. That could get wet. The machine will read the barcode. I tape the edges to try to give it a little more security because it's also leaving an open edge for something to get caught up underneath that. And then if your package goes into, I don't know what they call the waterfall, all the packages that didn't manually get or automatically get dumped into the right bag or Gaylord goes into another Gaylord, which fills up really fast, and you can't run the factory when the Gaylord shuts down. Everything stops. The conveyor belt stops because the sensor won't allow it to go to the ceiling. And it can't jam up the machine, so it stops it automatically. And you'll see everybody standing around. I was a new worker, and I'm like, come on, guys, the faster we get done, the faster we go home. But if you were not a temporary worker like me, you would have your 8 hours, so it didn't matter how busy. You could do one package between 15 people. They don't care. But for me, when we were done for a certain amount of stuff, we went home, whether it's 6 hours or 12 hours, which is kind of creepy. I was like, I don't want to be here for 12 hours, y'all. Overtime is nice, but I got another job I gotta leave at 4:15 a.m. Come on, guys. I was on the, swing shift. So I would grab this whole, or one of those hand truck thingies, and grab this whole Gaylord and pull it through the factory back to the place where it goes on the conveyor belt. And you see the same packages. So what I would do, pretend this is the package, was I would manually, since the machine couldn't read the label, or someone put tape on it, or it got torn, or some stuff from like China would have the wrong zip code on it. So what I would do was I would hand read it, manually read it. If I was the only employee that didn't have a scanner, so I'd have to borrow a scanner from a supervisor, scan it, and put it in the right place. So you have, rural Oregon in this little place that's manual. You have Portland, Oregon here, that machine. So you had all these different addresses. So I would just hand drop it in, boom. And if you had, there was something where there's a lot of stuff from China. It would go in the left. I don't remember what that was, but if a certain thing, you're like, oh, that goes there. And that one was, there's 2 of them. They were full all the time. Chinese mail has a lot of those little pack slips. Those tiny little plastic bags. So I bought jewelry or electronics or rings from China through eBay. Let's see if I can find one. And I had, they're like $1. I have a $1 ring. And I don't know why I can't find my $1 ring, but I have some. And I don't know. They come in the cheapest thing. Okay, so let's go on. These things keep on messing with me. I think this one actually had all of the parts in it. This, why do I have the rubbing alcohol here? I don't know. Let's put this in my drawer. Actually, let's put it in. I got some supplements in here. Let's put it in there. Woo, that is stomachache. Let's see. What is this? What in the world is this? I have no idea what this is for. So this is not. So me and my boyfriend both collect things, either stuff we have or stuff we got free or stuff someone else. For me, I get stuff left over from my kids. For him, he has shared housing. I feel like when he talks to me, I feel like when I met him, he was in a place that he just moved into, and then he went to the West Coast. I don't know if he's ever really lived alone. I'm gonna ask him. I felt like it was because he was a Quaker and he didn't want to have fancy anything, but I'm like, dude, like, it's like when you read that article about Elon Musk's partner or mother of the two kids, the Grims. She says, why do we have to live like we're in poverty in this tiny house? I don't know if that was his little casita, his 300 square foot house or not, but it's like Elon Musk, he's got some fluid. Hello? I definitely heard something fall. Like, usually I'm like, what is that? I don't know what that was, but it was pretty loud. I'm gonna have to go investigate. So I do have these. I got these. What do they call them? Craft. I think when you get a regular manila envelope, I don't have any. I always just look around. I'm like scavenger hunt lady. This actually tore, and this is coming off. I don't know what's up with this thing. It is padded. I actually don't like these, so I have like a box of these. I don't like them. It's really hard to. They tear easily. They tear too easily. I like the plastic ones personally. These, I mean, can you even recycle it with the pads in it? Can you tear that off? The plastic bubbles in it. I do use them on occasion. I guess if it's something that if it got wet, it doesn't matter. Or forgot. So it's scariest. You can tear these. You know, if you have an envelope like me, I tear off my address and tear it up. So I'll just tear through it, like even a plastic one. So use caution with these. I have a bunch of them if you want to buy some. I don't know if I have any up for sale, but that's one of the things about this channel right now. I should probably do a playlist, but I go through some of my work, my multiple streams of income with you all. So I did walk by and found another one of these, so the thank you. So I guess if you wanted to sell it somewhere else, you could cut that off or something, like if you're selling it. It's like, do you get irritated when you order something from eBay and it comes to you from Amazon and it's like drop shipped and the person who sold it to you is like in Sri Lanka or something? Like, I don't have anything against, but I purposely bought it off eBay so that I wasn't supporting Amazon, and then it comes from Amazon and then someone just jacked up the price $2, and so I took some classes the other day and they didn't use the term drop shippers, but they're like, oh, some people don't have inventory and they have the product gets sent like out, like they're kind of like talking around like, last I checked, and you have to double check. They remind us to double check. Last I checked, you couldn't do that on eBay. So I didn't say anything. I did mention that I was not trying to support Amazon and that it came from Amazon with Amazon packaging. I've had that happen more than once, and I figured some of the time I didn't know if someone was reusing Amazon packaging, because some stuff I get from both Amazon and eBay is shipped really badly, like that book I showed you, that antique book. Was it from did I say 1865? Anyways, whatever that old book is, they shipped it and it tore up the book. It tore off the spine, the outside part, and is that leather? I don't even know. So I do have these. I don't know if you could fit records in it. I do have one record. I'll let you know later. I have a lot of these. They come in a huge box and they come flat. So I was trying to think about shipping books. I don't know if there's many books that I could fit. Oh, it's not a book. It's like a calendar that I got free from somewhere. Doctor student. So if I had a book that size but thicker, because if I had just kind of like a thing like this, I'd probably put it in a bag to protect and make sure your corners don't turn up, and then I would tape the bread bag some people use Ziploc bags, but tape the bread bag, put that in to bubble wrap, or maybe even a bubble wrap envelope like this, the big ones, like, what is it, 15 by 10 or whatever, and then stick that in here, like if it's a collector's item. If it's not, I could ship it like that. If it's something that you're like, I really feel like I need to put a box, especially if it's a book, because this boxes, I usually just say boxes, especially the shoe boxes. I don't know if you can still get those from USPS. Those are like $1, or sorry, I mean a pound. I was going to keep it shut, but let me show you. I got some over here. My partner's probably annoyed. I can't put it in the storage unit because it smelled like mice 2 times ago. I didn't smell like mice last time, but this comes flat like that, and so it takes up too much space. So I got a bunch in the closet, like 5 or something, where I have these folded up, and I got some masking tape on them, and that masking tape is being used to keep them shut, which seems wasteful and sticky and crazy, so that I can have a small stack of this instead of a huge box in the kitchen or wherever. So I don't have a dedicated area. I have a little bit of stuff here, the middle room, and the kitchen. I got stuff around the oven that he pulled out from the storage unit when we moved. It's getting out of control. We have stuff in this closet, and there's another one. Yeah, so they have different colors. So the eBay colors are usually green, blue, red, and yellow. And then the black and white is another thing. Let me check my email. Alright, so we gotta leave the doors unlocked. I got one of the doors unlocked. I got my eBay stuff coming. I used a gift card. I facepalmed myself when I woke up this morning. I watched Sierra Ann selling her stuff on Macari. She showed how to ship. She printed 2 labels with a label maker. Facepalm myself. Instead of buying 2 packs of pistachios and 2 packs of coconut wraps and a book light, which was $30, and I thought there was supposed to be a coupon on one of those. I'm like, nuts are expensive. Coconut wraps are expensive. The book light was like $6 and like $7. So I messed up. I should have bought I don't think I can get one for less than $80 though. Printer. So for now, I have printer ink. Actually, I get to check the printer in the kitchen. Am I recording? Because I think usually when I run out of ink, I rebuy ink. So I might need to go rebuy ink. Anyone want to buy some used Staples, used Brother ink cartridges and toners? I have a stack of them, and I might have a Canon one too. Toner for not digital, laser. Listen, guys. If you spend a certain amount at that store, they will give you $2 per. Last time I brought like 10 back. Had been in my car for like 3 years. I got $2, but I didn't get the like $20 I was expecting. And the fine print told me that I had to spend so many hundreds of dollars in a short amount of time in order to get taken a maximum of 10 per month until this time period ran out. And I was like, I just want to throw them away. Brother sometimes has where you can get the ink and send it back to them. I kind of wish they gave you a coupon or something. I kind of wish that you could write your email address and have them send you a digital coupon for that. I'm all about environment, but I don't want to play these games. So I do have a whole box of these. So I can put these back, and I have some toiletries and stuff. I'm going to have to start going through my preps and everything. I do have toiletries. Oh, I forgot about this. This is for my sewing kit because it was buried under this box. I'll probably take this box up, stick it in the closet with the other ones. I have, we're going to do eBay stuff. I forget. I was like, oh no, I forgot what this is. Oh my god. Did I even open those? Please tell me. Did I not even open those? Tell me I opened them. I think it's cards. I didn't even open this. Are you kidding me? It's still sealed. Oh, do you ever do that? This was sent November 28th. I got sick. Alright. I think it's postcards. Almost don't want to open it. So, whenever I get the free shipping supplies from eBay for having a store, guess what? It's not free. Alright, so I already have postcards these colors, but it looks like I got these colors. So, it's still yellow. Let's see, you can see the colors. The sun is bright. You can see the red, looks like pastel blue. So I get the free shipping supply. I want to shut my store down, to tell you the truth. You get the free shipping supplies. Oh, this one's already open. What in the world? Oh my gosh. I forgot to send one with my last purchase. Somebody purchased for me. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pull out one of each. Blue. Bluish. Oh, I was regretting not putting my hand underwater. Cold water. Pink, or I call it pink. It looks pink to me. These glasses make me feel like I can't see worth anything. It's like just a smear. I put oil on my face yesterday. Green. They are lighter than, as you try to compare. Oh, yeah, they're a little bit lighter than these. So, and then I used to give the eBay stickers as just a sticker. So we can pull some of those out, and then I can keep these in a crate. I can't believe I didn't even open them, but around Thanksgiving, my partner was sick, and I was sick, and then I got really sick. And then I was in bed for like 2 weeks, so apparently I usually open my mail. So that is quarterly. The sad part about getting free shipping supplies is when you get the free shipping supplies, you end up paying money, because these, sometimes stuff like this, you get what did I get, $25? What is all that noise? Now I'm starting to trip out. There's an awful lot of noise. Sometimes you get something that's like $14, and if you doubled it, say 4 of those, maybe, I just estimate, it would be like, I could do my math, like, it would be like $28, and your gift card is for $25, or your coupon, I should call it. So do you get the double pack and pay the $3? It's free shipping plus tax, so you could end up paying, like, for Maryland, it's a lot, so I'd probably end up paying $6. So I got a free gift card, or free coupon for $25 that I actually paid for as part of my store perk, and then it costs me $6 to get something that's not free, that I even want. The only reason I have it is so that I can, not lose the coupon, because I, like so many people, that's why coupons work. I'm a sucker. So let's cover up my name. So I got on here twice. Did this get shipped UPS? So it says holiday guide on it. So I don't think I even looked at that shipping guide. But you see this one? I was just showing you another example. I do have these envelopes too with the colors. So they have the 2 things, like I said, black and white, and the 4 colors. Alright, so let's go to this. I haven't even gotten close to the box. I'm still doing the top. So you wonder why I'm overwhelmed. So I got the shoe like that I found on the ground. I don't know if it's up for sale yet. This ring is up for sale. This Orange Fuzzy 2012. I'm sorry that the quality, I feel like I'm in a really dark, dingy place. I don't have lights. I don't have a camera. I have this. I guess I wrote on it. I usually don't mark stuff. This is weird because I have 2 of these. I'm like all paranoid. I'm like, didn't I sell one of these? I sold a gold filled. So I don't know if I have this up. I have another necklace that looks similar. Oh my gosh. You got to be careful that you don't get stuff mixed up. I don't even know if I realized that I had 2 of these. Which one to slide on? Oh, I need to do like 2 more videos. I don't know if this is gold filled though. I'll have to investigate. We do have a thermometer. Oh my god. I'm thinking of like scientific tools. We do have a magnifying glass for identifying insects, so I'll use that. Oh, I don't know if this is stretchy. I was like trying to stretch it out. It doesn't feel very stretchy. I don't want to mess it up, but this could probably go in a grab bag. This has been up for sale for a really, really long time. I think this is super cute. It's really thick, I think, and it's got like flowers on it or something that's like, yeah, they're like flowers. I love this. This is, I don't know what. You know what? You could tell. This is crazy. I cut the bag in half and I taped it with clear tape, with a thick tape. This has got a broken clasp, or what you call it. This is cool though. I would like, if I kept it, I would like keep it. I love this kind of shiny stuff. It just reminds me of like being a kid. Someone got me like this. Probably was real back then, a ruby necklace, and I just think of these shiny things. I got it from the Christmas exchange in 2nd grade, Mrs. Spencer's class. I don't know if I ever found out. But this little berries, they remind me so much of that ruby. I wish I still had that necklace. It was so, I just felt such like a special person. This is up for sale, the necklace. I don't know if it's up for sale yet, but if it's not, I'll put it up soon, and you can ask me about it in the comments. So, Orange Fuzzy 2012 on eBay. When something goes up on Mercari or something, I need to package these up, though. This says made in the Philippines. Assateague Island. That's over here. It's on, what's that wood? It's funny that's made in the Philippines, though, but there's a ring. This is actually cute. Some of this stuff is really small. This is so small. Like, the person whose this stuff was abandoned their stuff, and there was a lot of clothes my partner just threw away. It's kind of creepy that it actually fits me. I threw away a whole bag of jewelry and watches. I'm actually regret. I didn't even go through it. Actually, not the smartest idea. I really want to keep this one, but I'm not going to because of the energy. I'll be burning some sage. Actually, speaking of sage, I gotta get it on my class. So here's the problem with where I'm keeping this stuff. I had some coins. I don't know why they're there. They might actually be for sale, so I should put them in a case and wipe the grease off. I do have a few coins for sale. They're just plain old coins from 2008. This is actually adorable. I'm liking this, but I don't know who had the yard sale for $3. I'm actually liking this a lot. Like, I need to take it apart and see. This would look cute, guys. Just like, I'm gonna ask what the history of that is. My partner used to live with people, and sometimes they abandoned their stuff when they left, and he put it in a storage unit, which is super expensive. It's like, come get your stuff, come get your stuff, come get your stuff, and he didn't. So, unfortunately, I threw away stuff that maybe was valuable, but we needed to clean out the storage unit. This was in here. This is going up for sale. Somebody scraped. How many items like this have you seen where somebody scraped off? Wait, why can't you see that? Scraped off with a sharp object. The sticker, which tells me what it was. I'm so curious to know what this actually was. And why is there is it for sticky notes maybe? Like for notes. And you can tell somebody washed it because there's watermarks. I didn't know. It's like super shiny when you see it in the video. But yeah, I guess I could see myself. There's like watermarks. It looks like somebody wiped it down. And then it stained the whole thing. Not these big ones, but the little ones. The big ones are probably watermarks. I think this is adorable. Absolutely adorable. I actually have some notepads. I wonder if they fit in there. Let's see. Nope. And sticky notes don't fit in there. I could probably put some cards in there. I wonder if I could fit those eBay shipping supply cards in there. Let's see. Nope. Too big. So you'd have to like get a paper thing. So here's the problem with this. I sold a necklace. It was had a chain on it, and because this is welded together on the edges, I remember shopping for my parents at this trinket store. There's holes in it, and the necklace got stuck. It sold, and then it got stuck in one of these cracks, and it fell through and got wedged up into the metal. I panicked. I was like, oh my gosh. So we're going to keep this out for a minute and put it in a bag. Sandwich bag. I panicked for more than a minute. I had to think about, is this a dream? Is it like I remember having a dream that it was like a bunch of real estate agents, and there was like a mystery. I think it was more in the dream, it was more of a mind game. These bags are cool. I told you these Sure Fresh bags are from Dollar Tree. And I just got the big ones, the sandwich size ones. These ones are so thick. I couldn't imagine really. I mean, if somebody buys this, they'll probably throw the bag away. But this ring, it looks like plastic in the middle, which I'm not understanding. Is that like a temporary stone? Because it looks like there's something missing. Like it's like plastic with a hole in it. But the little shiny things on the edge. Let's see if I can get the ring light to work for you. I'm just going to plow through the rest of the stuff because this video is longer than I thought. Or I could do part 2 or part 3 for today. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so you could see. You can't really see with this light. Anyways, I think I am in a dark, dingy place. But this is the ring. This is up for sale. I think I have it as costume jewelry. And I don't have many rings right now. If I did read anything on the inside, I would probably put it in there. I can double check. All this stuff needs to be refreshed. So I need to put this. This thing is adorable, guys. I really like this. I'm fascinated by that. Okay, so I got a golf ball I found on the ground. It's for sale. It's probably already listed. I don't know if I had like 2 of them. So I have this eBay swag. It was in the eBay swag. It's a lint brush. It's pretty soft. Kind of feels like a cat's tongue. So it's already got red. I had some red stuff that gets all over everything. I use this, but I also have a sticky lint thing. I don't know why there's tissues on here. There's another penny. This one looks older. It's not 1996. It looks like, oops, I left my light on. Let's use it. I'm so hungry. I'm not eating bananas now. I got like a whole bunch of bananas. I got this. Was it Precious Arrows? I got this measuring tape. If you don't know what that is, if you push the button, then you can do away with the click, click, click. But if you have one of these, know how long it is, because if you go longer, it won't go back in like that. It won't. And if you work as a clinician and you have children, they will want to play with these, so get extra ones, because between trying to wash them, opening up, measuring people's bellies, and letting kids play with it for a minute. Of course, you want to keep your eye on them so they don't choke. You also want to make sure that they don't tear it apart, because the preceptor doctor that I shadowed had a bunch hanging on the wall that she washed and hung on the wall, but they didn't have the plastic part. I actually had one that broke that had the plastic part. My partner threw away the plastic part, so I do have a loose one also. So you can get these at events. I should probably get some from my clinic, especially the one in Portland. Here's my notary stamp. Here's the plastic. Once in a while, more than I like to say, I just threw some away. I save like plastic from something that I ordered, which seems silly. How much time do I have? I don't have much time. Alright, here's some personal things. This is a copy of my old medical license. I'm not going to show you, it's expired. From Maryland in 2022. So actually, yeah, so the other one, it is now March. The other one expired 2023 or 2024. I just renewed that a couple of days ago. Lots of money. I need to work. Can you guys buy something? I have a piece of leftover wrapping paper from whenever. So that tends to get saved. Oops, I forgot to put this ring back. So I got to go through that stuff. And if it's just a basic ring, I don't have a size. Let me put it on. I don't want it to be like my precious. But if that happens, you guys know first where this stuff came from. It's really lightweight. Maybe nickel or something. Whew. This is why I was like, that should be the only ring that fits on my ring finger. So you see, my partner bought me some rings. They don't fit. They actually fit. So most of my rings, like you'll see rings here or on this finger, because I'm really fat and obese, and I have Someone's saying, your hands aren't exactly dainty, because I was trying to be sized for gloves, boxing gloves when I was in karate at Michigan State, and the guy was telling me, you're not exactly dainty. And there was one other female in the class that they'd matched me up, and she was a Russian student, and she had the same height and build as me. I think my hands are dang dainty, but I think that he didn't like my dark hands, and they look like fat, but they're so short that gloves are dangerous for me a lot of times, because you can bend over the top. So if you're trying to drive or like push buttons and stuff, it's impossible. Or if you're trying to like undo locks or shut car doors, the glove tip will get stuck in the lock or in the car. So I'm going to make another video just because I have this being so long. It's getting to be tea time. So I'm going to drink some water. Hopefully it doesn't taste like soap again. I'm trying to charge my phone. Okay. And then what's this money? Let's just put all this in there. I do have covers. I don't know where they are for the coins that I can staple. I do have some porcelain stuff here I got to deal with before something gets dropped. There's the Kohl's shipping. I don't need this. I paid the open bottom tri-cot pant $30 and a stretch bikini for $9. What the heck is this? Oh my god, why would I pay $39 plus tax? Transaction discount 15% off, and then taxes 6%. So a lot of times they use coupons. It's pretty much you're getting your tax paid for. So 2021, I'm trying to think of what is the open tri-cot pants. I might have got those for my job and with some underwear or something. And then here's a detailed payment summary for the car insurance from the car accident. Oh, that's from the car. So I'm going to put you on the next video. I'm going to get something to drink too. I'll see you in the next one.